And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And the nightcap to a busy Sunday is underway. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Return lanes don't open for him. He stopped shy of the 15. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First and 10 now from the 30. Williams from the gun. Has his man. It's a Dunze. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Has the connection to a Dunze. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Come 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Last thing, 19. Go!
Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And he's all the way to the 5 before going out of bounds. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
70 Lions.
Sticking in the air. It's Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. First time this game they've looked to him. It's 2nd and goal.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Jumps in up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return starts at the 9. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Looking to throw, Rattler. His first throw is an interception. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Bronco 80. 79 Bronco. Here we go, here we go. Check go.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Finds Odunze running the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here. Williams on the play action. Pass caught by Odunze. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Off the play fake, Williams. After a nice game. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Go.
They'll send him up the middle. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 13-0 lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He fields it from the 8. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
This is on target to Christian Watson. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Rattler to the air now. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long for him here. Throw drifted too much, and it's going to wind up incomplete out of bounds.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here comes Aaron Sipos to put his leg into it on 4th down. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They go play action here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Check. Rig alert. 19 Lion. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have second and pretty long here. Throwing now off play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. Cup 19.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. He's at the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
19 tight. Trip 60.
Williams to throw on first. Pass caught, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Chicago. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up Seattle with first down. This finds Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Again, it's Charbonnet. And he's brought down after getting this to the 17 into the red zone. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's on the move. And he hits the deck after setting him up with 1st and goal. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They'll try and punch it in. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here we go, set.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. It's the Seahawks facing 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Can't manage even a yard on 2nd and goal, and they'll have 3rd and goal from the 5.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or you're now forced to put the ball in the air.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Here's a give straight up the middle. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game before halftime. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Track at 60.
Williams set to pass. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he goes out a little short of the 40. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Okay, break.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set. Street. Ready.
First down throw by Williams. Hits his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready.
Williams from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Rattler setting a throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 39. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. And he's out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
On the go. Reload. Take. Back roll 80. 18 back.
Rattler. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. They're headed up the middle. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Myers' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
19, Lions, 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
One final shot before halftime. That's more on the quick slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Looking to throw, Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronco. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Okay, ready?
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Ready? 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Dragon 60!
Working from the gun, Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Secures this at the 17. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go!
Throwing his Rattler. Metcalf's got it. Complete. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Man in motion here. They'll run it from the gun. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 43. Gets this one to Watson. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Play action on first down. Taken in by Smith. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Rattler back to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks tie this game up. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed here to Komet. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Williams to throw on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
19 tight. 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Komet brings it in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go now.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Go street. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
First down, here's Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That throw finds Komet. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Let's go.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. One of the tight ends motioning left. 1st and goal, Swift has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He'll take this at the 10. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Rattler to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Running it now out of the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long going to be the key here down the stretch.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And that punt finals at a 33-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go!
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Going to run again with Swift. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
Come on, set.
Jumps in up the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. One in behind center with Swift. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Ready.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Set, go.
There's a give up the middle. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down more.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Rattler. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Seahawks losing by 14. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Rattler setting to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Rattler. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
They go play action here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
One final shot here. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So the Bears come away with the win. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.